Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a fruit salad. What you're going to need is a cutting board or a plate. So I have my blue cutting board here. There should have been one included in your nutrition kit if you picked one up. A child-safe knife. I'm using a butter knife. It's important that you talk about safety with knives with your child at home. How the knife is only for cutting food. It's not for cutting other people or themselves. A bowl. I got my red bowl here. I had a spoon. I have a red spoon to go with my red bowl. And some fruits. All right. So the first step is peel your fruits. Then we're going to cut our fruit with our knife. And then we will mix or stir your fruit with your spoon. And the last step is to enjoy. So first, we're going to peel our fruit. As you can see, I already cut my fruit in half. Since this is just for one person, you might just want to use maybe a quarter of it instead of a full size or half. If you saw my other video with the fruit, the Hooray Parfait, half of a fruit turned out to be a lot of fruit. If you haven't yet, go check it out. You can use the same fruit from our fruit salad for your fruit parfait as well. So you could talk about what you think they'll look like when you cut open an orange. This is our inside of an orange. You can talk about different parts of the orange. The white part is the membrane. The outside is the peel. The outside is called a rind. Sometimes we use that in cooking. So you can peel your fruits. You can talk about what you do with the peel. Do you put it in the trash can? Do you put it in a compost? Do you put it in your yard waste? So you're going to peel your fruit. This is a great fine motor activity for your child to just practice peeling things and seeing what happens. You can talk about the smell. The orange smells very citrusy. And the flavor. This orange is kind of sour or tart. So we're going to peel our orange, our part of peel there. Here's our banana. I also cut it in half. Because about what you see inside. You see the middle right here. That's where all the seeds are. If you make a line with your knife all the way down the banana, then it's easier for your child to peel. So there you go. You can peel your banana. You can chop your banana. Watch out for your finger. You can use an apple core or just use a knife to cut your apple. And talk about what you see inside. So there's the middle of the apple. Here's an apple seed. Talk about size, like the apple seed versus an orange seed. Which one's bigger? Which one's smaller? Cut up our fruit. That's our next step here. Cut the fruit. So they can, again, cut it as big or small as they would like. Or not at all. Some people just like to peel and they don't like to cut. That's okay too. Add it to our bowl. I'll add in some oranges. Ooh, this is a juicy orange. You see the juice splashed out at me? Whew. We can cut up our orange. I'll put our oranges in there. Make sure you keep some paper towels or a wet wipe nearby so your little friends can wipe their messy hands. Next step is to mix or stir your fruit gently so you can mix it until it's all mixed up together. So there we find our oranges, our banana, our apple. You can use any fruits. They can cut up grapes. They can cut up watermelon. And the very last step, enjoy. So I hope that you enjoy your fruit salad. Some variations is that you can add condensed milk. You can add yogurt. You can add cottage cheese. A lot of people have tried different things with their fruits. So I hope you enjoy that. Until next time, bye.